the Supercool Science Fair by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat is copyright by Kimberly and James Dean, and it's published by Harper Collins. Now, before we start, go back to the cover. What the heck are you doing? Why do you have it plugged into a lemon? What does that do? Pete cannot wait for Friday. His school is having a science fair on the 10th. Science rocks! Pete has never been a scientist because he's 3. I wasn't a scientist either when I was 3. I'm not even a scientist now. Gus Bus? Look, it's the raisin. Now he can try it out. Good. Get in a school. Pete's teacher tells the students they will do experiments in groups. Whoa, slow your roll there, Teach. The raisin looks super happy about it. Pete is in a group with Callie, Gus, and Squirrel. Kind of ran out of names for characters. I'll give him one. Gippy. Looks like his eyes fell out of his head and they just placed him on top. Oh, sorry, Squirrel. Our experiment is going to be groovy, says Pete. What should we do? Never say groovy again. Let's build a mini submarine, says Callie. Okay, you provide the millions of dollars to build it, and we could do it.
Or grow a giant tree,
says Gippy. The project is due next week. Or invent an invisible guitar, says Pete. Yeah, let's go with that. That's the easiest project you could possibly do. You know what else you could do? You can turn a solid into a liquid. Just put an ice cube in a cup. Or drink some X-Lax. Why don't we make a volcano? Asks Gus. What are you, the Earth? Whoa! They all say, all at once. Volcanoes are awesome! Yes, they are pretty awesome. Especially when they erupt. And the magma flows down and destroys everything in its path. The group plans the experiment at Pete's house. Mom, we're gonna build a volcano in the house. His mom brings them snacks. Here's some cookies. Would any scientist like a cookie? She asks. They all raise their hands. They don't have hands, they have paws. Except for him. Don't know what those are. Knuckles. The cookies are warm and gooey, like a volcano. Right, Pete? The scientists check the big book of experiments for materials. They need glue, water, newspaper, paint, and a plastic bottle for the volcano. Gus, don't be rude. Finish the cookie. They need Vinegar, baking soda, liquid dish soap, and a secret ingredient for the lava. Nobody puts secret ingredient in an ingredient book. If you open up one of your cookbooks and one of the recipes has secret ingredient with a winky face, you should probably throw that book out. And if they want to make a real volcano, the secret ingredient is magma and dynamite. Pete and Gus mix the glue and water. Pete puts some glue in Gus's nostrils. Gippy and Callie tear the newspaper into strips. And then they lay it down to spell something out in Chinese. They cover the plastic bottle with glue and paper. It looks like a sticky white volcano. No, it looks like a hodgepodge. Oh no! The paint in the brown bottle is blue. You didn't realize that when you opened the bottle? And, painted half of the volcano already? You got halfway done, you're like, oops, that's not brown. What are we going to do? Asks Callie. They can't find brown paint anywhere. You know what you can use? A stash of something from Pete's secret catcher. Squirrel looks genuinely sad. Like he found out his best friend was moving away or something. Pete still looks happy though. That's pretty cool, says Pete. Maybe it's okay that we have a blue volcano. Sure. Go with your gut, Pete.
We'll be the only group with a blue volcano,
says Gippy. I think we'll be the only group with a volcano. Let's test the lava so we know the volcano will erupt at the science fair. Pete says. Gus pours baking soda and liquid dish soap into the volcano, and Callie adds Vinegar. Nothing happens. At first, then what happens? Turn the page. All of a sudden, whoa! It turned into Goldilocks. Yay! All of a sudden, a lot of lava starts coming out. What kind of dish soap did you use? Why is it yellow? Ugh. Super cool, says Callie. The team high-five each other, but the lava is still coming out. Soon it is a huge mess.
Oh, Mom isn't going to be happy,
says Pete. Yay, Mom isn't gonna be happy. You look so thrilled that your mom's gonna have a raging fit when she finds us. She's right there. What? At least the scientists are ready for the fair on Friday. Sure. When Pete and his team arrive at the fair, they see all the other groovy experiments. I told you never to say that again. They all look awesome. So, like bacon dipped in jelly? Grumpy Toad and Octopus. That's an octopus? I guess so, yeah. I thought it was a raisin. Grumpy Toad and Octopus grew rock candy in jars. They didn't grow it. It's just a mixture of sugar and vinegar. Emma and Marty made slime. It was supposed to be a sculpture.
We don't stand a chance,
says Gus Bus. Yeah, the competition is fierce.
Don't worry, we have the secret ingredient,
says Pete.
We're gonna add a light bulb.
At the science fair, why are you pointing out that they're at the science fair? We know that. They were already there. Pete's teacher loves the blue volcano. She also loves wearing glasses outside of her goggles. If you cover her eyes, she looks like a tiny-faced grandma.
Wait till you see it erupt,
Pete says.
It grows hair. It's like Rapunzel.
The whole class watches Callie pour vinegar into the volcano. A second later, Captain Crunch Berries gushes out. Everyone cheers. Breakfast for days. The scientists cheer the loudest.
Yeah. Science experiments are hard work,
says Pete.
But being on an awesome team makes them a whole lot easier.
Pete, you shrunk. You got smaller. They're awarded the coolest experiment at the science fair. I would just love to see a real volcano explode with Captain Crunch. And then they all got constipated from eating too many crunch berries. The end. So remember, kids, if something in life is too hard, make your friends do it. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and leave a like. In other words, hit the thumbs up. That's the like. And if you want to see more of our videos, go ahead and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell. It'll tell you when more of our videos come out. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next reading.